My thinking was escapism, and I wanted to get away from myself. I was feeling depressed, I was feeling down, I was feeling quite worthless, low confidence. The other types of pain were a deep feeling of sense of sadness and suicidal. My thoughts were this pain, and I was talking about the mental pain, were so overwhelming that I'd planned to act on suicide, and I thought that there was no out. Talking therapy I'd done, and so therefore although I'd engaged in it, I'd found it helpful, but I couldn't go on doing talking therapies, and so I thought I've got to try something different. Hypnotherapy and the want to do hypnotherapy came after I'd spoken to Nick about it and asked him what he did and how he performed in terms of how did he help his clients, and I sounded like something that I wanted to be engaged in. I expected to come into Nick's practice and lay on a chaise lounge and Nick use a timepiece to lull me into a sense of relaxation and then click his fingers and I would drop down like a Derren Brown show, and that I would be in some sort of deep trance. That's what I imagined hypnotherapy to be. Quite different from the reality. The reality was that I was in a very relaxed state. I was centered, I felt very centered, and although I was aware, and at different times during the times that I do self-hypnosis, I have different states, and sometimes I will say that I come out and say that was a good session, and they will be the times when I've not fallen asleep or I've not noticed that I've fallen asleep. I'm in a different state of consciousness, and I'm aware of that. That to me is a really good session. I really like that session. Nick gets me to write a list of all the positive things that I've done throughout the day and what skills and what experiences that's brought to me, and I find that really uplifting. And then I feel that the hypnotherapy session then captures all that and stores it up and stores it in my body sometimes, that it allows me to then progress in a much more positive state of mind. One of the positive things of me doing hypnotherapy is that I recognised during my depression what it was that I was unhappy with, or a major element of my life, and I believe that the hypnotherapy gave me the positivity to make a change, and I've changed my job all within a year, and so I'm starting a fresh job next week. I'm really looking forward to that, and I feel that it's given me the tools of understanding how I can help myself to carry on that trajectory of positivity